Today we're going to take a look at Milwaukee's 3/8 crown stapler. This is a really great tool if you're doing any kind of work involving poly, Tyvek, or anything that requires a staple that is not going to be into a really hard surface. This model here is the 2447-20. This is on the M12 platform. I like using it with the small M12 batteries. Just like that. It's very compact. You've got a nice belt clip on the one side here, which you can put on the right as well. Now for size of staples, this takes a 3/8 crown staple and the size is 1/4 inch up to 9/16. So where I use this particularly is when I'm doing poly for a house. After installation, we have to poly our homes. When you want to get those real tight corners, you can't use a swing stapler. I find you end up pillowing it out a little bit. This gets you right tight into the stud, and then you can shoot that staple and you get a really nice crisp corner. It's also great for Tyvek. If you don't want to be swinging all day, sometimes I like using this on Tyvek, especially around areas like windows or any kind of mechanical coming out. Sometimes I like to use a stapler like this. It's just a little bit more controlled. You don't end up tearing the paper. So it's another great use for this stapler. It's got a plus and minus on here. So this is just your depth of adjustment on the side. And to put the staples in, you just pull this out and drop your staples in. So drop them in there, slide it down, and you're good to go. It does have a bump mode, so you can just hold the trigger down and just push this against whatever you're stapling and it'll just fire a staple. And you can also just push and then press the trigger. So 2 modes. There's no selector switch for that. It's just all on the trigger. You've got some good rubber overmold on it. Now I've used these a lot. I am actually on my 2nd model. They do wear out if you are using these a ton. Now keep in mind, I had one that I used for 2 years on a lot of jobs and it just kind of died on me. So I had to get a new one, and I own a couple of them because they are really easy to use. And I just really am impressed with this tool. Now, as far as how long will the battery last on this, it's hard to say, but I rarely change the batteries on this. So you're running all day, just throw a battery in there. If you're on the M12 system, I'm sure you've got extra batteries. It's really not a battery sucker. It just goes forever. All right, guys, hope the video was helpful. Till next time, keep on crushing it, and we'll catch you later.